Okay, hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is pdyphotography, and in today's video we are going to discuss the video equipment that I use with my team to shoot wedding videos. So if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and I'm very sorry about the live streaming breaking before, and I hope that this will work well so that we can all share knowledge over here. So please, let's dive straight into it. I was saying that the camera that we use as a main camera for pictures is the Nikon Z6, which is the same camera body that I use for pictures. So we have two of these, one for pictures, one for video, and the autofocus is very good. That's the main reason why um, I actually went in for the Nikon Z6 the second time. We used to have the D750 for video, which was also fantastic, but there's no, like, the autofocus wasn't that good, so we just decided to shift to the Nikon Z6 and decided to move all our cameras to mirrorless camera. So that being said, the main camera is always the Nikon Z6. And then we have Nikon Z5 as our, how do you call it, B-roll camera. So the A roll is the Nikon Z6, and then the B roll is the Nikon Z5. So we use the Nikon Z5 for our B roll. And guys, don't forget to leave your, how do I put it? Leave your questions in the comment section over the chat section over there so that I can easily access them and then get back to you guys. So please do so. Okay, your comments weren't appearing. Apparently I had to refresh before it appeared. So thank you guys for joining. We have Goka, the Goke guy, the Boke man. Yes, the king of Boke is here. We have Kobina Zix. Thank you for joining. Videography. Thank you for joining. Goka, I know you like Boke. Thank you for joining. We have Kobina. Mr. Osei, thanks for joining. Charles Bimpong, thanks for joining. Steve, the big man, he's the king of live streaming. Steve is the king of live streaming. So if you want to learn more about live streaming, or you have a live streaming gig that you don't have the equipment for, just contact him and then he'll sort you out. Steve Multimedia, the guy over here. So all right, that being said, let's continue. So for our B-roll camera, we use the Nikon Z5 over here, which is around $1,300, and that's converted to Ghana cedis should be around Google. Let's see. I'm assuming that most of you guys watching this will be buying this equipment in Ghana cedis as of now. Maybe in the future I'll have viewers that are more of dollar spenders but currently I believe most of you guys are cedis users. Okay, so in Ghana cedis we have around 7,400 Ghana cedis for the Nikon Z5, and then the Nikon Z6 is around $1,600, which is almost 10,000 Ghana cedis. And the Z5 is like a little low on spec than the Z6, but to me, I think when it comes to video, all that we wanted to do is able to do it. Even though it seems the Nikon Z6 autofocus is faster a little. If you are wondering, I'm shooting currently on the Nikon Z6 for this live streaming, so you can attest to the fact that this is the Nikon Z6 currently, and then I'm just shooting at 720p with a lens that I'll be coming to, and then this is the result. I think it's fantastic. So that's how come we went for another Nikon body, which is the Z5, which is cheaper, because cheaper is always better. If I can get the result I want from cheaper, I think we will go for that. And so these are the two main cameras that we use for our videos. So one is on a tripod, the Nikon Z6 is on a tripod, and then the Nikon Z5 is on a gimbal. And so once you get this set up, the third camera is me. So usually I take the pictures, and then I'll be taking some B-rolls as well. I shoot videos together with the pictures, so that at the end of the day, the video editor can just combine. He's short. The video editor is the one using the gimbal, and then we have another guy using the camera on the stand, on the tripod, and so that's it basically. We shoot three cameras basically, but most of the time I'm shooting pictures, and then as of when needed, I use the video. I use my camera to take some videos. Okay, so Richard, I see you. Thanks for joining us. And then now, since we are done with the cameras, let's move on to the lenses. So the first lens we use is the 24 to 70, Tamron 24 to 70. Let me check that out for you guys. I discussed this lens on my previous live stream, and then I explained why this lens is fantastic. First of all, the price is much cheaper than the original Nikon 24 to 70, and the image stabilization on this lens is it's very good. The stabilization is very good, and then apart from that, the bokeh is also sweet. So those are some of the reasons why we went in for the Tamron 24 to 70, and the build quality too is very nice. All black, very beautiful, and I think the results coming out of this. And the funny part is the Tamron paired with the Nikon is connected to the F to Z adapter. The Tamron rather works better than all the Nikon lenses, because the Tamron when updated doesn't make noise, but the original Nikon lenses, they'll give you autofocus noise in the video. So that's why we usually shift to the Tamron. And then, so this is for the main camera, and then for the gimbal, we always have a Tamron 35mm f1.8 on it. So this lens is also very fantastic. I think this is it, and it's around $600. And I think with this value, if you want to compare this to let's say Nikon, so let's open another B&H page, and then so that we can be using it to compare the prices of the original lenses. So we have Nikon 35mm f1.8. So we have this particular one is for a crop sensor, so that's not what we use, but this is what we would have used. And this lens, surprisingly, the price is not as much as I thought. It's only $526 compared to $599. But the truth is, I feel this is a little quality, like more, the build quality is better than the Nikon, and this has image stabilization. The Nikon doesn't have image stabilization, per my knowledge. You get it? And the bokeh from the 35mm is very sweet. Aside that, this 35mm is able to focus, like the minimal focal distance is far greater than the other Nikon lenses. For instance, if oh guys, pardon me, unfortunately my microphone was lying on the table and I was speaking to it instead of connecting my lapel mic to it. So this is the microphone. Let me just connect to it quickly, and then I think the audio will become much better after I've done that. Okay, so guys, let me know if the audio is actually better now. All right, so we use the Tamron, and I think the focusing is far better. For instance, if I want to show you guys this is an SQD reader. The card that we used to read the footage from our Nikon Z6, and you can see I'm getting very close, and this lens is still focusing. This lens Like I'm less than a feet from the camera right now, and this lens is still focusing. Right now, I'm about just 10 centimeters or less from the camera, and this lens is still focusing. That should tell you that this lens focuses very, very, very well. And that is one of the main reasons why we love this lens. Okay, so we use the Tamron 35mm on the gimbal, and then, like I said, good. Thank you, Joyce. I thank you for joining us. Okay, he said so clear. Good. All right. So we use the Tamron with a gimbal, and that's it. So let's move to the next one. So those are basically the two lenses we use. And if I am shooting some B-roll or some shots to be used with the video, I'm almost always shooting on 85mm. So we use the 85mm as well. So I'll add the 85mm to it. And with the 85mm, I don't use the Tamron. Actually, I bought the Nikon before I decided to switch most of my lenses to Tamron. So this is the one that I use, the 85mm 1.8. And all our lenses are the old F lenses. We don't have any lens that is the Z lens. But if you have enough money to purchase the Z lenses, a lens is far better. The autofocus is far better. But we think the results we are getting from the lenses we are using now are okay for us, so we keep on using that. So I'm just trying to compare the Tamron 85mm 1.8 to the Nikon 85mm. Apparently, Tamron doesn't have 85mm. No wonder I don't have one. Okay, so we use the Nikon 85mm 1.8G. That's the lens I usually use, and it's also around $477. So that's it. So I think we are done with the lenses. Let's move on to the tripod. So with the tripod, we just use the normal cheap, affordable tripod. I think it's called Yang 10 tripod. Let me see, Yang 10 VCT 880. So if you are wondering how to get access to like the items I'm mentioning, if there is anything there that you want to buy or something, I'll leave a link to all of them in the description below so that you can quickly go there and then check it out. So with the Yang 10 VCT 880 in Ghana here, most people sell it for around 400 cedis or 450 cedis thereabout. So this is the tripod I'm talking about. Forget the amount here. I don't know how much. I think this is for India, hence the price is in Indian currency. But this is the tripod you use. And then that being said, this tripod has been very good. We've used one for more than 2 years before getting another one. And pardon, excuse me. And that tripod has been very useful. So we went for another one. There is no need for us to move on to heavy duty stuff. Remember, I said earlier that whatever is smaller and gets the job done, that's what we are in for. So we always look for the smaller, lighter stuffs that will get the job done. All right. So that being said, the gimbal that we use for our video is the Xeon Weebill S. So this is the gimbal that we use for our video shoot, and the Nikon Z5 with the Tamron 35 1.8 is always on this gimbal. We used to have the original Nikon, we used to have the original Xeon Weebill Lab. Then this came out, and I felt this design is much better, so we got this one, and then it hasn't disappointed us so far. The battery is very good. We have spare battery for it, but I don't think we've ever actually used it, even though we shoot sometimes for around 8 hours or 6 hours non-stop. So I think this gimbal is fantastic, and if you are using a mirrorless camera, this is a fantastic option. Like I always say, the lighter option is what I am aiming at. It doesn't matter the price per se, but if it is lighter, I'm going in for that. Okay, so that being said, the next on the list, but before then, let me check if you guys have some questions for us. Okay. Hybrid. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. One of the best videographers in town. He's a very good friend of mine, and sometimes he shoots my video for me. But he uses Canon, so maybe one day I'll invite him to also discuss his equipment, his choice of equipment. Even though he doesn't listen to my advice that he should switch to mirrorless, maybe he doesn't know what is missing yet. But I'm sure very soon when he tastes the mirrorless, he will sell all his Mark IVs and the rest, and then he'll come and join the mirrorless gang. Okay, our boss Ganani is here. If you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, and you're a photographer in Ghana or anywhere you are starting out, I think that channel is very useful for a lot of people. So check it out, Ganani Photography. Let me pin his name at the top for some time so that you guys can. Okay, so he typed everybody day here. Go and check his channel out right after this live stream, and trust me, you'll learn a lot from there. Okay. So Mr. Osei, we really have bosses here. Yes, we have bosses here. We have bosses here. Theo, I'm now seeing you. Where have you been? I need some of your specs. I'm sure you're talking about my beautiful glasses. Okay. If you're a photographer and you don't have glasses, I'll advise that you get some, especially if you spend a lot of time editing your pictures, because your eyes are very important. Without the eye, you guys cannot make money. Like, we cannot make money without our eyes. So try and then get some medicated glasses or maybe anti-reflective glasses for the computers. And if you are buying them, buy prescribed one, like go to the eye clinic and get some. That way you know that your colors are always the same. I used to buy like the normal ones, and then you see that the colors are shifting. Like what I get without the glass is different from what I get with the glass. So I just decided to go for the correct one. And I've been happy with it since, so try and get one. But it seems I'm deviating from the topic. So, Ganani, yes, you said you want to switch to laptop. You want to switch go laptop. I think you should. I believe you are referring to live streaming, right? Or currently I'm live streaming with OBS, and then I'm just using my camera connected straight to a capture card, very cheap one, less than $20. That's less than 120 cedis or something like that. And this is the result. You guys can testify. But of course, I'm using M1 MacBook Pro, so the processor is a lot more powerful than maybe other laptops. But I think this result is fantastic. We are streaming in 720p, and if you guys are enjoying it, then I think it's worth it. So let's move on. Now that we have talked about our camera, our lenses, and all this stuff, what is left for us to discuss is other common accessories that we carry along. And Theo, you guys, if you don't know, Theo is the one that does he's the one that uses the gimbal most of the time, and he is the one that edits most of my videos, like 90-95% of the videos we shoot. So kudos to Theo, and thanks for joining us. So now let's talk about audio, the devices that we use for our audio. So with the audio, we use Tascam DR510, DR05X or so. Let me just search it for you guys. Let me switch to. Okay, so it's Tascam DR10L. So Tascam DR10. This camera, this recorder over here. So this is what we use for recording. They have it in black and in white. So right now with this live streaming, I'm using the lapel mic that came with this Tascam recorder, but I'm recording to another microphone, which I will discuss very soon. So let me see if I can find this. Okay, I believe you guys can see from here, so no need to show you physically. But this is what we use to record audio from the DJ. I know that sounds weird. That sounds a little weird, but this is what we use to record audio from the DJ. And we have some few cables that we use as well. Let me quickly show you guys the cable that we have for that purpose. Okay, so this recorder is not actually meant to be used with the DJ, but with some few hacks, you can be able to record audio directly from the DJ without needing to buy any extra equipment. So these are the cables we use. This is one of the cables, as you can see from here. All right, so I think I have to block my face before this thing. So this is the cable. This side goes to the DJ's mixer, and then this one goes into the recorder where the lapel mic is supposed to be. And then we just press record, and it records the audio directly for us. And the good thing about this recorder is it's able to like record two, how do you call it, two separate files for the same audio, two separate files. So one is a reduced version, like the noise, the sound, the dB level is decreased. So we set it at -6. So one audio is maybe the normal dB setting, and then the other one is -6. So we have to, in case there is a peaking, like the sound is too loud or something, automatically to cut it out, and then we use that. And then the second cable. So depending on which output the DJ uses, we have separate cables for it. And so this is the other cable. This side goes to the mixer. This two ports here, this two connector here goes to the mixer, and then this end goes back to the lapel recorder, so the Tascam recorder. And we have been using this for more than like close to 2 years now, and it has never failed us. Maybe once or twice, but that will depend on the DJ. Maybe some DJs by mistake they don't give us they don't increase the volume for the output, so we are not able to tap. But this recorder is very good. So if you are looking to get one, I'll highly recommend it. And aside it being just a recorder, you see there is a lapel mic, so you can always mic your bride or your groom if you want to have some small interview session, or if you have an interview gig and you want a recorder, or if you are operating a YouTube channel and then you are recording the audio separately, you can use this. The unfortunate thing is you can't connect it directly to the camera. There is a small hack that you can use. This microphone is having an output, so you can see from the pictures here, this is the input, and then there is an output over here. So there is a way you can connect. Oh, sorry, I wasn't actually showing. So this is the input over here, and then this is the output. So you can listen to the audio coming from the recorder straight with an earphone. And by using some few hacks, again, you can connect this to the camera. But I don't recommend that. All right, that being said, the Tascam DR10L is what we use to record audio. If you want me to do a separate video on how we record the audio with this, I will be glad to do that for you. So today we are just brushing through and then giving you the main points, the main reason why we chose those equipment. All right, and then the next microphone that we use is the Rode Wireless Go. Okay, so currently we are live streaming with the Rode Wireless Go, and this is it. Hold on, let me just switch to the camera real quick. Okay, so this microphone over here, I don't know if you can see this. So you can see that I'm using the Tascam's lapel mic connected to the Rode microphone. And this is the wireless version 2. Let me quickly show you guys the price and then the specs on B&H. So we have Rode Wireless Go 2. This one over here, which is $300. $300 should be around $300. That's around 1,850, 1,900 cedis over there. But depending on where you are buying from, you have to pay shipping and all this stuff. So you guys should take note if I mention prices. And then the Tascam is $200. That's around 1,300 cedis. So maybe you can get some in Ghana for around 1,350, and then that's a cool deal. I'm actually not showing you the screen. Okay, so this is the price for the DR. So as you can see, the DR10 is around $200, and then the Rode Wireless is $300. So this is the Rode Wireless I'm talking about. There's it over here. Unfortunately, I didn't show you guys when I was here. So this is the microphone we use. Then the main reason why we got this microphone is I got it for interview purposes, and then sometimes for this kind of live streaming. And when we go for a ceremony and there is no microphone, we have this as well, which I'm coming to show you guys. So we have this which looks like a microphone, but what it does is it takes the wireless Go and then we place it over here. Let me see if I can show you guys. Here and then so the wireless Go, it goes over here, over there, and then you just fix this to it. And for ceremonies like the engagement or something like that, we just simply give it to the MCs or the people talking, and we are recording the sound directly to our camera. And since this is two over here, you can just give one to one side of the family, one side of the other family. Or if there is a pastor preaching or something, you just give one to the pastor, and then maybe one for the couple to use to announce the vows. So people will not be able to hear anything from here, but we will be able to record the audio directly to the camera. Then this microphone is actually very versatile, and I have to take my time to do a full review on it for you guys. Another use is we have this tiny black things over here. You see this. So when we go to a program, aside recording directly from the mixer, we did the size for a normal microphone, so this will fit a normal microphone. But with this rubber band, we can just connect it to the microphone and then fix the wireless Go here, the receiver over here, and then record directly what the people are saying. So even if there is light out, we are still getting correct sound into the wireless Go. And basically, that's the purpose of the wireless Go, and that's why we got it. And it has been very useful. If you can afford it, please try and get one. Trust me, you won't regret purchasing one. In fact, that's what I'm using for the live streaming right now, and I believe you guys are hearing me clearly. So, oh, okay. Okay, so Ghana, you used to stream with your phone. Yes, you should go behind the laptop. I think you get a lot more quality with the laptop or something like that. But most of it, the content that we need, once the content is good for us, we can manage the phone like that. All right. So, Theo, hey, my village network. Okay. What does the recorder actually do? Does it record only voices from the bride or audience? Okay, so the recorder, like I said, we connect it to the mixer. Whatever comes from the church mixer or the DJ's mixer, we are recording it directly. We, instead of us getting like two, one for bride, one for the groom, still there will be the need to fix one for the officiating minister. And these ministers are not that easy to deal with, so we don't want that stress. Maybe if we use the Rode wireless, we can just easily attach it to the original microphone like this, and then that one, most pastors will be okay with it, and then we just record our audio from there. But with the Tascam, we are just connecting it directly to the mixer to record it. In some churches, they may not allow us to use connect it to the mixer. But what we do is we just put it closer to the speaker, the main speaker of the church, like the speaker that people are listening to, and then we take the audio from there at a reasonable distance, and most of the time it works well. So it's very good. Until recently, I didn't bother myself, or we didn't bother ourselves with audio that much, but when we got to understand the importance of audio, there's no way we are sacrificing audio in any of our weddings. Okay, so I don't think we should also be sacrificing audio. When the video quality is bad, people will watch it, but when the audio is bad, people will just click away or do something else. Okay, that's why you're supposed to invest more in your audio. That being said, let's move to the next item. And so our next item will be, pardon me, I have a list for you guys so that I don't forget. All right, so I've talked about the Rode, the Tascam, and then the boom, the wireless interview, what adapter over here. This thing is very rare, but I'll find a link and then put it there for you guys. So we have other accessories. So other accessories that we use for a ceremony, some are the speaker that I discussed the other time. Let me quickly show you guys the speaker that we use to entertain our bride. So I have it here with me, and then I want to show you guys. And I think if you get one, it will be very useful and very instrumental. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly do so. And thank you for taking the time to join us again. So this is the speaker I'm talking about. It's a sound core, like something small. This is water resistant as well, so you don't have to fear about it getting wet or something like that. And it's loud enough to entertain the bride. Always make sure that you are carrying something, or maybe a speaker that you can play music, like the bride's favorite music, so that the bride can dance, especially for video. In Ghana here, that is what makes our videos look like lively. You get it? All right. And even if the bride is not dancing, it brings out that joyful mood in the bride. Everybody loves music, whether you admit it or not. Everybody loves music. So that's it. I'll leave the link in the description below so that you can also take a look at it. And then our next item on the list is video light. Okay, so with a video light, there is an unboxing video that I posted recently, but let me just look for this and then put it there for you guys. So we use the Pixel K80 video light. So with the Pixel K80, let me just see if I can find pictures. So it's basically an LED panel, like this, as you can see in the picture here. So this LED panel, and you can connect it directly to power, or you can just use the Sony NPF batteries and then run this wirelessly without the need for extra power. That's why we like this. So if you go to a location and the light is off, we will just quickly switch to the batteries and then turn to the battery side and use this, and I'm sure this can last us for some time, and maybe 1 to 2 hours that way, and it helps a lot. The light is bright enough in most scenarios, but when you go to places that are not so well lit, or maybe there is light leakage in the room or something like that, it's not powerful enough. But in most cases, it has helped a lot. Okay, and then also we use the Godox SL60. So the Godox SL60, which we got just recently. This light, I wonder why it took us so long to get this light, because it is very, very useful. Currently, as we are streaming, I'm using this light with a softbox, and the power is around 15% or something like that. We are getting this type of light. So this is $139. I saw a discounted price on it not long ago, but it seems that has been taken off. So all these steps, I'll leave the link in the description so that you can check it out. We have around 12 minutes to end this live stream. If you have any questions, please leave them down there now. So we use this video light, and with the recent wedding that we shot, we used this video light, and the result was fantastic. So if you can afford, please get it. You can watch reviews about it, and then let me know if you like it. Okay, so let me take some few comments. Today you guys are not asking questions. What does the recorder actually? Okay, I feel like sharing credit too. Yes, we are waiting for you. Share some credit. Share some credit. Okay. Please, I use MTN. Okay. All right. Okay, so apparently you guys don't have any questions for me, which is very sad. I was expecting a lot of questions from you guys. But if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. Please do so. It's very important that you do so. So just click on the like and subscribe there for us. And let's move on to the very few things that are left. Okay. So talking about light, the light in the background right now, that is another light that we carry along. So this light, this is called Virgin, what? It's this is it, Virgin light. And it's a foldable light, so you can just easily fold it and then change the shape. And it has some different modes. You can change the color and all those stuff. So we take this along to the wedding, especially to shoot the bride's dress up. And this is what I'm currently using to just illuminate my back over there. I can change the color to any color that I want. So maybe just, and I can increase the power as well. So maybe let's go with green or blue or something like that. It is RGB, so you can just easily adjust the colors and choose the one that you want. I prefer something like this for my live streaming, so let's put it there. So this light is also very affordable but very helpful. So if you are looking for a background light, I recommend that as well. I'll leave all the link in the comment section, in the description box. Okay, so what else do we have to discuss? Any questions so far? Okay, so always remember to go with extension board or multi-socket. Try to. So we've reached the point where we are going to discuss the things that you must have in addition to all the equipment that I just mentioned. So make sure you are having, you have multi-socket, because sometimes you may need to charge your batteries, and sometimes there is only one socket and somebody is already connected to it. So try and get a multi-socket so that you can share with the person, and then get extra batteries. I've seen in several scenarios that people shoot wedding videos and their battery run off, which I don't recommend at all. please try and get extra batteries no matter the cost. Batteries are not that expensive, around $20 or 100 cedis or thereabout. You could get battery, so try and get batteries. The memories are very important for you to just bring it for the couple. So try and get batteries. And then I also recommend that you always go with how do you call it, extra memory cards. Go with extra memory cards and then external drives. So you don't know what to happen and you need to back up the footage immediately. So always go with external drive and go with your laptop as well. Or even if you don't have a laptop, DJs have laptops and all this stuff over there. So the external is very, very important. Take it along. You could easily, not easily per se, but you could get laptop much easier than getting a storage space to back up your files in the meantime. So that being said, I believe I've covered most of the stuff. And the software we use for our video editing is Premiere Pro. Currently, we use Premiere Pro to edit our wedding videos. And so that's it. Our video editor is Theo, like I mentioned. Let me pin him over there so that you can check out his channel. He has some very, very, very useful tutorials over there. And I've pinned him to the top there. So check him out. He's the one that edits my videos, our videos. Let me put it that way. He's the one that edits our video, and he has some few tutorials on video editing over there. Go and subscribe to his channel. Go and subscribe to Ghana's channel. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you guys for joining. Apparently, we don't have any questions. So I'll see you guys in the next one. In the meantime, stay safe, wear your nose masks, and then keep on shooting, keep on delivering quality works to your clients. And if you want all the links, they will be in the description box. If you haven't liked or subscribed up to this point, please do so, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.